when you tap the gold ring, it's a sound that you feel, and it resonates with the entire body, and a certain tone changes things within the body, within the cellular level, and that's what will happen as the world changes and the people's consciousness change, and the way showers are the ones that are leading the way rather than those who are part of a darker alliance. As the way showers move into places where they're leading the way, they will be the ones that let that resonate amongst others through voices and very much through music. I absolutely get that, and I see so many young musicians that have been working towards this moment now their entire lives and in previous lives, coming up with the most wonderful creative sounds that will change our cellular level and raise our consciousness so that we can move into the alignment with those way showers and become way showers ourselves.
And that brings us to another point of what I'm asking for, is the Gold Ring Media Group. The media group is the new media, the media of enlightenment, the media of abundance, the media that changes the planet, the media that speaks truth, the media that heals. And in this media, we will find our energy, we'll find our flow. And that is going to be the thing that empowers us to transform the educational system first, which as soon as we have the right number of members, we're opening up the university system that we have, so the teachers can start to come forth to teach this music, to teach the different ways of connecting. Like you can teach people how to reach their higher guidance. It's not that difficult, and I know you can teach it to make it simple for people to reach that. But then once we get through the educational then the media the healing industry will be transformed, and instead of an industry of death, it'll be an industry of health. Where healing is rewarded rather than death is capitalized, and sickness, of course. And then once we move through that one, then of course we're moving into the areas of finance and politics, and then we eventually will help to end war.
Well, Raisa, you are a true visionary of light. You really are, and I know that your visions are completely in alignment with the higher density service to others beings. This is also what they see for our planet, and obviously, many of us are part of them and have been where they are, and we've incarnated now here to bring this, and you're one of those people. And I think anyone who's listening now to this Blog Talk Radio show, whether they're a member of the Gold Ring or whether they've just stumbled across this program accidentally, just totally listen to what Raisa just said there, because that's just put all the visions into clarity.
Well, and see, this is how we begin to communicate telepathically with everyone, where we're listening to what they're wanting. That's all. And the ending of conflict and war comes when we get rid of fear and the lack of support. As people move into this, higher consciousness of feeling safe, they're not so desirous of someone else's lives, to enslave them or take advantage of them, or in any way, shape, or form create this negative world.
Absolutely, and if anyone sees that vision as too big for their consciousness, then they can just bring that into their own lives, because every single person is part of this. And if they are there for someone else, you might meet somebody who you think isn't really going to do anything specific, and you might say just one word, one sentence that's going to change their consciousness and inspire them to move them into a place where they make great changes. Every single person here on this planet has a part to play in changing this whole world. Everyone has a part to play. On the one hand, I think we all knew deep down inside, we felt and we knew about this change, but we we couldn't see how that would even begin to create the seed. And now here we are with the seeds, and we're watering them, and we're watching them grow into little shoots, and we can see that they're going to be a tree one day. And, you know, we have to stay in the now moment where we are now, taking sight of how it used to be and taking sight of what it will be, or what it possibly will be, but staying in the now moment so that we can create it. And, you know, it's a challenging place to be. It's challenging to find that, but it's also, as you said, it's simple as well. If you find the alignment and you ask for help, you will meet those that will teach you from the higher levels. You will meet people on the human level that will come along just as you need them, and your life will become guided, and you will be able to find that place.
Part of the challenge is moving out of ego. And there's ego on every level, whether it's in the standard educational systems or in politics or in business.
This is part of the challenge of moving upwards into these ascending frequencies. It's like going up a stairway. It would be so lovely. We can look up and see 10 steps ahead of us and think, wow, if I could just leap up there, that would be perfect. But we can't. We have to walk up one step at a time, and that means dealing with each challenge as it comes. And if we just stay centered and deal with it, as you have been doing already, I really believe that as time goes on, we will come together with other people, and the gold ring will expand into people who are of matching alignment. And you know, this is about shifting the dimensions. You know, there will be more than one dimensional existence living on this earth, and you know, we won't be in contact with one another. We won't see each other. We won't be drawn together. We really will be living in different dimensions, and the beginnings of that is very evident now, I see.
There's people in all groups and all walks of life. As in the gold ring, we have seen people coming from every different direction, but one thing that they all know is they want to feel better, they want to be better, and they want to do better.
Yeah, I think one of the ways of, you know, feeling better is all to do with that and linked with that. You know, it's if you open your heart without integrating the ego properly, then you can feel fantastic and amazing and full of bliss for a few days, and then be brought right back down and feel terrible and think, well, why has this happened? Well, one way to get through that is to integrate those lower emotions, and that means feeling them too, and working them out and placing them in our lives, and learning to, you know, transmute through them rather than transcending them. And I would, you know, say to anyone who wants to feel better and has had these experiences where they feel fantastic for a few days and then they're brought down, look at that, and, you know, look at the challenges. What did they teach you? And are you a better person now because you went through that challenge that seemed so bad at the time? And give thanks for it, and embrace the challenges that are coming. That's what makes us whole.
That's excellent advice to all of us. And as we pick up this energy, and we are definitely picking up the energy, and we create energy by giving. In the spirit fire ceremonies that we do, the initiations, the fire comes from the hearts of all the people that are in process of supporting you when you're in that center, on that altar, so to speak. And so when you're feeling this, they are the chalice. That is the holy grail that you're upon, is all the love of all the people that are in your family. And humanity is a single being, and we express at different times. And people express differently, and that's great. And when there's a contrasting energy that comes into the system, it's a call for knowledge, for understanding, for wisdom. And some are better able to handle it than others. Now, in moving into this a stream, and this stream is a fast-moving stream, and I'm using some terminology of Abraham again, but it's all the same. Is moving against it will slam you. It'll hurt. It'll be painful, and you will fail. You will be returned into the stream. You can fight the stream all you want, and we are the creators of this stream. And as this stream grows in power, we have to release more and more and more, as there's a increase due to the mind calendar acceleration of 20 times. It's like we're going 100 miles an hour right now. And everybody could kind of visualize going 100 miles an hour. Well, we're about to move to 20 times that is 2,000 miles an hour. That's a big jump, and that's the kind of energy that we're starting to feel. Now, it's not an immediate thing, but it's a gradual acceleration. And then the next time we go through this is 20 times that is 40,000 miles an hour. So you see the kind of acceleration that we're on.